Hello, welcome to the Weekend WindUp. My name is Mara and this is Mindfully Crocheted. Here at the Weekend WindUp, we weave in some ends, we wind up some yarn, we chat with our friends. How are you doing tonight, friends? I was over at Nishi's with all of you earlier, just actually right now. And unfortunately, she was having some, internet issues or and streaming issues. So she did end a few minutes early. So I decided to go ahead and start a couple minutes early just so that we didn't keep you waiting, give you something to do. Hope you guys are all doing well. And gosh, it's been a busy weekend, especially a busy day. And I just got home from going down to help the kidlets with Mr. Mindful. We spent the day down in our kids' college town, helping them with the car and among other things. So anyway, I'm going to just say hello to everybody real quick. And Nishi says, I'll be catching the replay. It's going to be an early night for me. Hugs and sweet dreams. So anyway, thanks for coming back later, Nisi. And for anyone that is catching the replay, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment to let me know that you came back to watch, and I appreciate those of you that are here right now and those of you that are catching the replay later. Hello to Angela. Hello. And Granny D says, Mishi Raid, BRB. Oh, maybe she's getting some tea or some coffee or something. Thank you so much, Granny D, for coming in, and for all the raiders. Thank you, Mishi, for the raid. Really do appreciate it. And this is for you. Okay. All right. Let's see. So we've got Dawn Fredlin. She says, hi, Mara, Mishi Raid. Dawn Fredlin says, hello to all in the chat. And little Carrie Jetton. Hello, Mara, listening while organizing. Ooh, what are you organizing? And there's Tracy Huber and Mandy Longbine, Lorene Reed. Hello to everybody. Everybody saying Mishi Raid. There's Regina Lakefield and Sanita. Hello, Sanita. I'm wearing one of my Divine hats. So for those of you who are going to ask, this is the Divine Hat by Sarah Arnold. Link in the description box below. I did go ahead and put that. I've also got a link to the shawl that is on Mandy the Mannequin behind me. So feel free to check out those links. And there's as well as another link in the description box later. And Deborah Richardson is here. She says, listening and starting a cardigan. Ooh, what cardigan are you starting? There's Mominator Judy. Hello. And Sunita says, don't forget to leave Mara love with thumbs. Thank you so much. Angela Branham says, hey all. By Hook or by Needle, Sam says, afternoon, everyone, knitting and lurking. Or I will never finish this shawl for my mom for Christmas. What shawl are you making, Sam? But don't type it in because you're you're knitting. Sharon Loves Purple. Hello. And Serena Headley. Hi, Mara. Mishi Ray. Dawn Fredlin says, prayers for Llama Mama Kayla, who is in the hospital. And yeah, I had heard that. And yeah, let's definitely send some prayers her way. My goodness, she has sure been through it, hasn't she? Bonnie Bunting, hello. Samantha Stewart, hello. Thanks for being part of the Mishi Raid. People are greeting one another. Thank you for doing that. Samantha says, love your channel. Well, thank you, Samantha. Thank you for being here. And she is taking a break from crocheting. Too Old to Care Nancy, hello. And Lana says, hi, Mara, Sunita, Sam, Sharon, Dawn, Angela, Regina, Lorene, Mandy, Tracy, Jetton, and Zoila is saying, Mishi Raid, and find your name right there. Thank you for being here, Zoila. Carrie Peterson is also here. Thanks for coming in. Zoila also says thumbs up, please. There's Melanie J. Hello. Mara, I hope your daughter loved her outfit. Oh my gosh, she did. I asked her if she could get a picture, but she has a really busy day. So yeah, I'll tell you guys about that after I get through the hellos. I'll try to get through the hellos quickly here. Carly Crochets, hello. And it's so good to see you. Noe makes things with yarn. Hello. She says, hello, Mara. Hello, room. Oh, is that a new boom? No, this is a secondary camera. I'll show you what's currently underneath the camera right here. Some yarn, mandala cake. Anyway, yeah, I just got it all set up because I thought maybe I would, show you how I get started on the Divine Hat for those people that may want to see some of the Divine Hat. And am I crocheting right now? Right now, no. But I got a hook. I got some yarn. I have a hat to make with it, right? On November 1st, Sunita kind of put out a challenge. She said she is going to try to make a hat a day in November. And even though I'll be a couple of days behind, I figure maybe I'll do so too. So maybe you guys want to see about making hats that you could sell, hats that you could give away, hats that you could donate. And, maybe sharing a couple of easy patterns that you might want to work on in November, in Hat November, Hat a Day November. Carrie Peterson says, hi, Zoila and Samantha. There's Lacey Lavender. Hello, Lacey. My newest member. Well, Tracy Huber is sort of my newest member because Lacey also gifted a membership last night on my pop-up live. Okay. Chris Kaleidoscope says, hello, Mara and everyone. Mishi Raid. Melanie says, thank you, Mara, for making a joyful Sunday night. Well, thanks for being here and helping me to do that. Couldn't be joyful without all of you. Thank you so much. And people are greeting one another. And hello to CC Angel. She says, good evening. Dottie Murphy says, hello, everyone. And Lana, Krista's Heavenly Creations, hello. There is Tracy Huber. Pebbles Pico, hello. Oh, you like the intro? Which one? Just like the one with music, or like the Weekend WindUp intro with the turkey hopping, or both. Oh, thank you. Yes, Divine Hat. I love it. I'm not going to take it off. I'll just show you another one. Free pattern on Ravelry. It's my favorite hat to make, and I'll show you in a bit my second favorite hat to make. Hello, RG, says Mishi Raid. Hi, all, and hope everyone's doing well. Almost Heaven Handmaids with Janet. Good evening. And there's Mimi Loves. Hello, Mimi. Thanks for being here. How's everybody doing with the time change? Are you feeling revved up? I mean, for me, I'm kind of, it's like, technically it's 8 o'clock, right? So it's a little later. Are y'all getting tired? Did you find it easier to wake up this morning? Tell me how the time change went for you, if you changed times. Scrolling down and people are greeting one another. Zoila's got prayers for Mama Kayla. Yeah. Hey, if you guys could all just go over and enjoy some of her content. She has so much content, and, she has been on for years. Help support her by watching her channel and, and saying, lifting her up in prayer. Mimi says, Zoila, the coast looks clear in here. Sherry Knowles says, Mishi Raid, hello, Mara, and all in chat. She will be observing. Oh, yes, for all those that are here listening, observing, but not necessarily chatting, this is for you. I love that alpaca. So cute. Mork and Mandy's here. Serena Headley is saying hi to Zoila. Mimi is saying hi to Sharon. Everybody's greeting one another, and I love when you guys do that. Christy at Honeybee Hedgehog's Design says, good evening. Hopefully no storms by you. Mishi was getting her internet going in and out. Yeah. Portland, Pacific Northwest, we had a mostly dry day today. Not too much wind. Knock on wood. We keep it that way till my live is over. That'd be great. Yeah. And you guys will have to let me know. It looks so far so good. Oh, and thank you so much to Mimi for being a member for 7 months. I will play a little something for you in just a moment. Yes, yes, this is like a document camera, you know? Anyway, hello, Lydia. Good to see you. Little Carrie says, yes, I am one of those people who would love to see that divine hat started. Yes, gotcha. Granny D says, I'm back. Welcome back. Samantha says her hands are hurting, so that's why she's taking a break from crochet right now. Laura's Block Ministries, hello. Christy at Honeybee Hedgehog says, Ophelia Talks Crochet has a November challenge to just crochet every day, even if you don't get something completed. Yes, that's great. That's great. I like that. And hello, Mary. Good to see you. Let's keep scrolling down. Pebble says, after these 4 sun bunnies are complete, a divine hat, or 2, or 3, or ... I love that, Pebbles. Angela says, tomorrow I'm going to try to use my Centro knitting machine. Ah, nice. And Mimi says, Mara, I finished my first Agatha shawl using unforgettable gossamer. Ooh, nice. So Mimi, if you want me to share it, you could send me a picture. If anybody has something that they want to share, you can send me an email. I'll pop up my email. Well, my email is just mindfully crocheted, all together, mindfully crocheted @gmail.com. I'll pop it up real quick. But yeah, if you want to send me a picture and it's okay with you to share it here with everybody, I would love to. Feel free to do that. And again, let me know that you sent me an email, because otherwise I'm just going to keep going through the comments and I won't know to go look for it. But I'll leave that email up for a sec. And not just Mimi, but if anybody else, like last night, Nifty sent me a picture of a poncho that she finished, and I shared that on my pop-up live last night. Okay, so let me keep going here. Lydia says, I've been lazy all day today, not having a good day and dealing with a headache. Oh, man. I was noticing right before my live started that my eyes felt kind of like stinging. Yeah, we're feeling it. And little Carrie says, I just pulled a couple mandala cakes from the stash just to be able to make a divine hat, but I hadn't been able to get it figured out. Okay, I got you. I got you. Oh, Samantha says, I'll be in California next weekend. Oh, where in California are you going to be? There's Sandra Carlton. She says, good evening, Mara and everyone. I may have to make that hat. It's so pretty. Yeah, it's my favorite. I've literally, on this divine hat, I have literally made 50 of them. I mean, I lost count. I've lost count. I've made that many. I've made so many. Serena says, I really enjoyed Juan's Mad Hatter. That's cool. Not sure if I saw that yet. Yes. Christy says, I forgot to change the clock, so I was up at 6. I was, yeah, I got up at basically 6:30 today, I think. So, no, I got up at 6, but we have church at 8. So yeah, but at least I had the extra hour. It was nice. Yes, exercise your hands and take a break from crochet, says Pebbles to Samantha. Okay, scrolling down. I hate this time change. It gets dark way too early. I know. All day I was like, is it like 5 o'clock? I just felt it was so dark. Yeah, it felt dark. Oh, great. Thank you, Zoila. She put Llama Mama Kayla's up there. And yeah, check her out. Okay, scrolling down. I'm trying to catch up, but I'm not doing well. Okay. Zoila, I've taken a break since Friday. I got frustrated with the cowl and took a break. I have blackberry thumb and it's horribly painful. I can't even open a water bottle. Oh no, Hannah. That's not good. All right. Now that I made it down to Mimi's member milestone, I'm going to go ahead and play this for you as well as for Sandra, who's been a member for 9 months. Okay. Thank you guys so much for continuing to be inspired artisans. I had the banner up. I'm going to play it again. I'm going to play it a second time. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to cover half the video with my email address. Here you go, ladies. Okay. Chris Kaleidoscope says the time chain messes with blood pressure for about 3 days and back to normal. Oh, I wonder if that's what it is. Like my blood pressure is a little high today. Because do you guys ever get that? Like your eyes sting? I did wake up with a headache today. Oh, is it barometric? Is that what you meant by BP? Chris? Samantha says, I stretch. Mominator Judy says, Mishi Raid. Zoila says, oh no, Lana. Sorry, sweetie. Sometimes a break is needed. Yeah. Oh, or did you meet? No, I'm not sure. Okay. Hey, Demetra, the Naked Snail is here. Pebbles Pico says, stretch your fingers and hands. Yeah, there's some good ones you can do where you stick all your fingertips together and press and like push them together and press away. You could do that and hold that for like, I don't know, till you're like, yeah, maybe I should stop. And you could also do where maybe you push one over and you press on the fingertips too, so that you're getting a little bit of a wrist stretch on the inside. And then swap to the other side, press. Are you guys doing this? I could put on some music. Can also, do like actually a good squeeze and relax. Oh, that's a good one to kind of like squeeze, relax, squeeze, relax. So this one, when we went to the Pacific Northwest Yarny Social, this sweet lady, she's actually from not too far from me. She did a little, like pamper your hands thing where we got these gloves that had a lotion in them. And we put the gloves on and we left them on for, I don't know, let's say 8 minutes, 10 minutes. I don't know. Leave them on for as long as you feel like it. And then you take it off and, rub that lotion into your hands. And also she gave us some hand stretches. So she was doing, a couple things so that you can get some good stretches. Anyway, hope that helps. Scrolling down, Julie Lashley. Hello, Julie. And people have been dropping their weather. So, feel free. It looks like in Orland, we have 61 degrees Fahrenheit. And Longview, mostly cloudy and 73. In Parayamantenga, we've got, I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, 85 degrees and 29 degrees Celsius. So, yeah. I don't crochet every day, says Samantha. Lana says, I saved some of Ola Joe's hand exercises and finally got the right thumb brace. Oh, that's good. 9 months. I feel like I should give birth now. Sandra, you're so cute. Weather for Granbury is 74 degrees. Regina, oh my, your weather. Yeah, right? Lana says, last week I crocheted every day, 10 to 12 hours a day. Wow. And Samantha says, I don't crochet every day. All right. Mimi says, Mara, my blocks for blocking arrive tomorrow. I will gladly share it with you after it's blocked. Got it. Melanie J says, I frogged my divine hat, so I want to start one with ... to be continued. Mominator Judy. Hey, Mara, I'm back after 7 months. I have internet again. Yay. I was thinking I hadn't seen you. I was like, long time no see, Judy. Welcome back. That's awesome. Mimi says, Zoila, it's taken a long while. I put it in timeout for several times. Ah, yeah. Mara, did you check your email I sent you? Yes, I got it. Angela, thank you so much. Thanks. I also got emails from Matt and my other winner. Sorry. I think I got emails from everybody that I was waiting for. So that's awesome. And hello, Matzi, Maisie. I'll just say it a few ways. One of them will be right. Maybe. Yes, everybody's saying hello. Melanie says, love the divine hat. Mara, I love your beanies. They are gorgeous. Oh, thank you. That blue suits you. It's giving Frozen Elsa vibes. Yeah, right? Except I've got a butterfly. Oh, you can't really see it. Oh, it's blowing out. Oh, anyway, it's rainbow butterfly. Oh, thank you, Lydia. Okay. All right. Copper brace specifically for blackberry thumb, and it's helping a lot. Ah, that's great. Yes, thank you. Yes, so for everybody that might have come in late, this is a divine hat. It looks like this. This is by Sarah Arnold. This is, whoopsie, this is a free Ravelry download. Here, instead of putting it, let's see if you guys can see it if I lay it on the extra camera. There, nice, right? There's the divine hat. Let's see, maybe I'll do this. No, I know I've got one that there, here, this. No, why? What? I'm so confused. This, there we go. There we go. Divine hat. I'll leave it up there. I knew I had one. Gosh. Okay. Golly gee willikers. Okay. I love gnomes. So cute. Oh, yes. Yes. Thank you. In my member milestone video. Yes, the gnomes are so cute. Oh, a special pillow. I did get that back and shoulder heating pad last year. Time to get it. Yeah, special pillow. You know, like that could be good. You know, people are using those pillows that are like, they look like boppies, you know? So maybe, right? Yes, a Valero pillow for Christmas, says Lana. I heard Amazon has it on sale for Black Friday. Awesome. Mimi says, Mara, thunderstorms here. I keep losing internet. Oh, I'm sorry for anybody having storms and internet difficulties. Barometric pressure. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Barometric pressure. Oh, do you think the atmosphere knows that we all set our clocks back an hour? And it's like, we're just going to change the barometric pressure. All those clocks turning back at once. Bad headache all day. Yeah, I've just kind of, I felt it. I felt it. Boo on the storms, right? Vivian, hello. She says, hello, everyone. Pebble says, that works too, Mara. I usually finger spell. Oh, yes. Yeah. Sign the alphabet and numbers. Yeah, that's great. Deborah says, Mara, is that thing stinging eyes with high blood pressure? Mine have been irritated all day. Possibly. And there we go. Here is a mindfulness quote for Samantha. Let the rhythm of your crochet hook guide you to a place of tranquility and self-expression. You can also get a mindfulness quote by typing in yogi, Y-O-G-I, just like Samantha did. If you'd also like a joke, you can type in the word funny, F-U-N-N-Y, and Nightbot will tell you an old dad joke. You might even get one that's crochet or yarn related. Yes, and Mandy typed in yogi, and she got a quote that says, nature teaches us harmony. You can also type in joke, but I don't think you'll get a crochet joke. And so Nightbot says, Lydia, waking up this morning was an eye-opening experience. Ba-dum-bum. Your knee's about the same, says Lydia. My computer weather says it's 62, not 85. Odd, right? I was like 80 something. Wow, lucky. Okay, I do normal physical therapy and water physical therapy and shots now. Oh, you can tell it's a butterfly? Yeah, but could you tell it's like an iridescent rainbow? Sorry. Is there a tutorial? A tutorial for the Divine Hat? I'm gonna start one, and then you guys can follow along if you would like. Yes, it's the one I made the other day with Sunita. The one that's here. This is the one that I made during Sunita's live. It took a little bit longer than I was expecting it to take, but yeah. Let me move my scissors out of the way. What is the name of the extra camera? I wish I could tell you. I got it on Amazon in fall of 2020. It's unbranded. What yarn did you use in the pink and blue one? This is Mandala Ombre. I don't know if it is reversed for you guys because sometimes it mirrors the image. Let me see. Nope, it comes out correct. All right. So yes, Mandala Ombre, the colorway is pure. Yeah, colorway pure. Okay. Yeah, isn't it pretty? So on the first hat, this one here, I worked from the outside to toward the inside. But for this one, I'm also going to start with pink. So I'm starting from the inside so that my brim could be this pretty blue color. Yeah. Okay, am I getting closer? Oh, I'm still like 5 minutes behind. They are $98 right now. I'm waiting for the price to drop, says Christy. Divine Hat, thank you, Sandra. You can also get that in the description box below. And again, it's a free Ravelry download. Yeah, I'm like, I've got, yeah, I have the pattern. It's over there on the desk. The next shots in my knee will be in January. Ah, well, at least you get a little bit of a break. Plants and crops are affected by weather, so are we. Remember, they used to have those farmers' almanac that told them when to plant. Yeah. What time did you get off the live stream? Are you talking about me and last night? I was on for like 3 hours last night. That was crazy. But we had fun. We did a little trivia. We played a few rounds of bingo. Yeah, it was great. Yes, and another mindfulness quote for Mandy says, "May you create peaceful harmony as your life's purpose." Crochet is a language spoken with yarn, conveying emotions and memories in every stitch. I love it. What happened to the naughty granny square? She got into double trouble. Oh, that's a cute one. Where do astronauts hang out after work? At the space bar. Mara, did you get enough Picasso for your project? I think so. I think so. I have, speaking of Picasso, I've got, whoops, let me flip this over this way. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. It just has my P.O. box on it. But anyway, yeah, I was going to open this up. Thank you to Bonnie for being willing to part with some of these. Let me open this up as I'm, as I'm here. Let's see, scrolling down. Yes, please, tutorial of the Divine Hat. Okay, well, hang out. Get your yarn. Well, I know maybe you're taking a break from crochet, but I'm sure somebody, sorry for all that. Okay, let me mute my camera a sec. Microphone. There we go. At least you guys don't have to hear the sound of ripping tape. Sunita has a download on Monday's live. Yeah. Mandala is so soft. It is. It's perfect for hats. I downloaded the pattern, but I can't read patterns. Okay. I'll take you through it. If you can find it, can you please put it in the description below? The Divine Hat? The Divine Hat is in there. Yeah, it's there. Yes, the stitch definition is beautiful, right? I agree. Okay. It was fun last night. Yes, thanks everybody for coming. I had a really good time. Hello, Jen Reeves. Good to see you. Yes, I see that a couple people have dropped their channels by typing the word mindful. And if you would like to make some more yarny friends, you can also type the word mindful. I just ask that you do it like 1 time per hour. And I'm typically live for 2 hours. So if you want to do one now, then you can do one again in like an hour. That way we can all go over, check out your channel, toss a little yarn in your window, that kind of thing. Now, not everybody, oh, and here we go. Here's a tutorial that you can check out, but if you do, just come back over. But not everybody has content on their channel, but they just want to make friends. Maybe they want to get a community tab, or maybe they want to do content someday and this is just a good way for them to get started. Maybe they just want to have some friends. No big deal. So if you would like to do that, you can do that. And hello to Sanaida. And Samantha says, the camera may not be available anymore. I know. Well, there are plenty of document cameras out there, and they probably have some that are like 5 years newer technology. So yeah, feel free to, to pick, you know, to get one that will work for you. And Sanaida says, I received your email. Thank you. And I'll keep my eye out for mail. Okay. Oh, Lana says, I saved it and came back. Excellent. And Samantha says, good night. Good night, Samantha. You know what? I might just have to cut through some of the paper. Plastic. Going to make it challenging, huh, Bonnie? Okay. Not pretty. Now, is this the same? I think this one might be a little different. Let's compare. They are different. Check it out. They are different, but that's okay. That's fine, because I could do a couple different kinds of rainbow. I could alternate, right? What do you guys think? This one seems to, maybe this is the jewel tone one. I'm not really sure, but it's fine. I like it. I like it. And Michelle J says, I'm on my way to crash. The time changed. Blah. Carrie says, gorgeous colors, Mara. Yeah, that's the other rainbow. Oh, did I catch up? Or did I skip a bunch? I'm not sure what happened. Did I actually catch up? I use my channel to open gifts, winnings, and purchases, as well as posting on my community tab, says Michelle M. Hello, Diane. Yes. Oh, actually, I wasn't too far. Wow, I was almost caught up. It's a miracle. Okay, I'll swap with you. I have the dark. I can send. Oh, maybe. Let's talk about it and show offline. I like they coordinate. They do coordinate. And I'm not sure. I mean, like I have 2, 4, 6. I have 7 of that dark rainbow. Sorry for the crinkles. I know that bothers some people. And then 8 of this color. No pressure. Don't apologize, Bonnie. I like this too. I like it too. I think it's still possible. What do you guys think? Can I mix them? Yeah. So, okay. Honestly, don't even sweat it. I'm totally good. All right. Hey, Mona, how are you doing, Mona? And Mona is sifting some soil and more. All right. So you guys want to, let's see. Oh, I was also going to show you guys. All right, so let me talk about, I've got the Divine hat on, and this is another hat by Sarah Arnold. This is just called the Cable Hat, and the link to this is also in the description box. I have made several of these hats, and they are well loved because I wear them all the time. So there's this one. Bump, bump, bump. And then there's, yeah, the cable hat is great, right, Carrie? And so then this one, I love it. I love the stretch and just the, it looks pretty complicated, but she even gives, for doing cables like this, she gives really good pictures of it so you can see where your stitches are supposed to go. And I really like this hat. And then, so Sarah Arnold also did the Divine hat. So there's both of those hats. But before I talk about, or before I make a Divine hat, I want to show you, I did go to Hobby Lobby yesterday. Yeah, I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday and I picked up more of the yarn for my daughter's top outfit. I am, still working on the skirt for it. And for those of you that may not have been at my game night, this is where I currently am on the skirt. It's just about 8 inches long. And when I was with my daughter today, she did slip it over the top of her pants, and it might be a little bit loose. So we're going to have to just do a little something to, do a little something to make it tighter. Unless I told her you could also wear it a little lower on your hips, and I think that will work. It was just hard to see with her pants. Have I made it with cotton bamboo? I have made it with kobu. I made the Divine hat. I've made the Divine hat with kobu, with some solid pink colored kobu. Yeah. The Divine hat would be good would it be good in a Premier cotton bamboo? Well, if you like working with it and it's soft, I would do it. You would just, want to see. Angela says, Mara, I have like 3/4 of the Picasso. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to be good. I was going to just make one of those, like stained glass by Crystal at Bag O' Day. And I just need to look and see. Maybe you could decrease it on the top. Well, I could do like, yeah, just a little bit. I could put a little finishing edge on it and tighten it up a little bit. Maybe I could do that. That's a good idea. Or put some elastic into the waist. Yeah, that's another great idea. That's a great idea. Yeah. Crochet elastic into the waist. Put a drawstring. I know drawstring would be like the simplest thing, right? But I know I don't dislike the idea of elastic. And now we have time because I'm not in a time crunch to get it to her for Halloween. So do a couple rows of the same stitch on top with a smaller hook. Yeah, I definitely don't want to make the waistband too much bigger, but like maybe even just a single crochet finishing stitch around and do a little bit of a decrease. Yeah, I could do like a front post and a back post single crochet to still keep along with like a little bit of a ribbed design. That's not a bad idea. I think that would be great. I think I could totally do that. And I have plenty of the yarn because I picked up 3 more of these guys. I chose the ones that have all the purple in it. I think, yeah, the 3rd one is here. So I've got three of these that are full skeins. And I have all the partials that are left over, but I wanted to make sure that I had enough of the purple. So I bought these. Yeah, Demetra says, or make a tie, like a drawstring, but with tassels, so it looks like a belt. Yeah, well, let me show you what I I don't have it pulled up anymore because I had to close all my tabs last night. Anyway, hello, Janice. So I bought those at Hobby Lobby, and that's all I was going to get. But you know, I walked around, right? I was like, oh, while I'm here, I may as well walk around. And so I picked up some I Love This Cotton in the colorway brown. So I love this cotton. It is really soft. I have made several projects with it now and just really love it. And so I've got like a little rainbow of I Love This Cotton here on my shelf right behind me. And so I've got like red, orange, yellow, green, 2 shades of blue, or maybe 3 shades of blue. I don't know. Purple. Oh, well, there's teal as well. Pink. And so I thought I better get some brown and black so I can complete the rainbow. I have white. You can barely see it, but the white is right there. I have like a whole stack of white. So I've got brown, and then I also picked up black. So now that kind of gives me just about every color, every solid color of the I Love This Cotton, because I also have off-white. And then I even have a couple like variegated. Yeah, I love this cotton. Yes, I totally do. I always say that too. I'm just going to look around since I'm here, and I always walk out with yarn. Yes. 5 skeins of yarn, or 3 cakes and 2 skeins of yarn. I'm going to cause an avalanche, so I'm just going to put them on the shelf below, and I'll have to take care of getting them into the right place. You know, they also had the jewelry making supplies on sale for 50% off. Not all of them, but several brands were on sale. And I was super excited because they had these in a pack in the jewelry section. More stitch markers, because who doesn't need 400 stitch markers? Hello, boss. Oh, gosh. So, yeah, so they were 50% off. So I got them both. You know, how many were in here? So I have 100 stitch markers for $2. That's pretty decent. So yes, 50 per pack for $1. And so I got 100 for $1. So that was pretty good. And I keep a, whoops, knocking stuff off the floor. I don't know if 100 more will fit in here, but I have a larger jar. And so I can put it into a larger jar. But anyway, yeah. Get well stocked. So I could transfer them. I'm just knocking stuff all over the place. I can maybe put them into this jar because yeah, let's open them up and pop them in there. So yes, I really do like the plastic stitch markers, and I think they put them in there because maybe people hang stuff on them for, you know, with jewelry making. I suppose, right? Let's drop them in here. Oh, there we go. Oh. I love it. Love the rainbow. Hello, Kristen F. Yes. Hello to anybody coming in, and goodbye to anybody that might be leaving. Here's K&K Crochet. Hello, KK. I like the larger sticks. I know. I wish they didn't have them. I looked because I only have like one of the. I had a pack of 5 of the larger ones. So nice, right? Anyway, I should be well stocked for now. So that was my next purchase. And then let me get rid of my garbage. All right, then I could not resist this little guy. I couldn't resist. And so Melanie from Lithalia's Little Hook with Melanie was going to, and maybe there were other people. I know other people offered to help me learn how to do cross stitch. If you were one of those people, can you raise your hand? But no, anyway, but Melanie from Lithalia's Little Hook from Melanie, a couple months back, she's like, oh, I can tell you how to do cross stitch, because she does cross stitch and has some cross stitch on her channel. And I thought this was so cute, because you know me and sloths. I'm like a sloth fan. And so it makes one, and it comes with all the little stuff. There's even like little leaves in the pack. So this was not on sale. It was $7. I'm a sucker. I'm telling you, I really am. So the kit includes the different colors of floss. It includes the hoop and the cloth. And then it has some felt embellishments. And then, of course, there's an instruction book on how to do it. Nancy says, Mara, cross stitch is hard on the eyes, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm going to do in a brightly lit place when I'm not tired, right? But it's so cute. It's so cute. And if I can actually do it, I'm going to add it over there to that area where I've got the butterfly latch hook. And, you know, in my spare time, I'm going to do that. Couldn't resist. I'm too blind to do it, says Di. Michelle J says, I can help you. Hey. All right, whoever. Yay, Taffy, hello. She finally got in. Hello, Mara and chat. Oh, no. And Janet, Friday, I was out and about and hit Joanne, and then Big Lots, then Hobby Lobby, then Ollie's, then Michael's. Oh, my gosh. Wow. That's crazy. That's funny. Yeah, I like the plastic stitch to mark a stitch, but I use the others to mark my corner to corner blanket so I can tell which side I started on. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Further enabler alert, Hobby has early Black Friday sales and free shipping and handling. Here we go. I'm going to put that up. Thank you, Chris, for the enabler alert for anybody that might want to know. I love this cotton, is my favorite cotton too, says Michelle. Darcia, hello. Mara, those are the ones I put letters on them so I know what size crochet hook I'm using. Yeah, that's a good one too. And I just want to see if I didn't miss any. I like the larger stitch markers, right? Dawn said that. Oh, and here's another enabler alert. That was the further enabler alert. Here's the original enabler alert. Joanne has $2.99 shipping and handling. And Boss is saying hello to everybody. Yes. Okay, let me go down here. Scrolling down, people are just, okay, did I miss you anywhere? LOL. You can do it, I hope. You can always use a magnifier that rests on the chest that frees up the hands. There we go. Ah, Mishi's been a member for 10 months. I can't even believe I've had memberships for 10 months. It's so crazy. Thank you, Mishi, for continuing to be an inspired artisan. And thank you so much for the raid. This is for you. Love that. Okay, let me come back over here to the comment side. And Marge West, hi everyone, she says. Laura is saying hi to Diane. Okay. Janet says they are within 5 minutes of each other in my area. So why not? I only purchased at Joann's Christmas yarn, and Ollie's had loopy yarn for $1.99. Well, that's good. Awesome. That's so awesome. Okay. So I also could not resist picking up this cute little pattern thing. This was one of the free patterns that they had in the, let me try to get my bag out of the way. They have just hanging in the yarn section where you can just, pull one off and they're free. So this says baby yarn patterns, soft creations for your bundle of joy. And this one looks like it's got some kind of puff or popcorn stitch on it. And oh, it's got cute little pom-pom balls around the outside. And then they've got like these little rattles that are covered. Those are super cute. And is that not the cutest little face? Oh my goodness, what a little cutie. All right. So inside there's another little pattern. It's like a little cocoon. This is called Bundle of Joy. And this is a crochet pattern. It says skill level easy. But it's so cute. So on the cover, the baby blanket incorporates bobble stitches into every color of the rainbow. Pom-poms are made with a pom-pom maker. Make for simple DIY clouds. So yes, and then this one is called the Bundle of Joy, and it's an easy skill level. The little, I thought they were rattles. They might be, but it's called a soft stacker. Isn't that cute? So you make the little center. Do you remember those where you stuck the little rings over the top and then they had them in, scaled down sizes? And then the little hat right here. So cute. This is it looks like a very simple hat. And then on the inside are the pattern. There's also a little like changing table. It says table for one. And then there's a hanging helper. So there are quite a few patterns in here. The Bundle of Joy, the hanging helper, the table for one. Oh, maybe that's all they give you. Oh, dang. Bummer. I grabbed it because I thought, help me out here, people. Did they not have make for simple? Find all these adorable patterns online at hobbylobby.com. Okay. So, whoopsie. Bumped my. Okay. All right. And then I saw these hooks and I have never seen them at Hobby Lobby before. And so I picked up, they had a variety of sizes, but look at these Yarnology luxury crochet hooks. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to swap me with the hooks. There we go. All right. Let me turn them sideways. While you're looking at these pretty ones here, I'll read you they don't really give you any specs on them. I picked up like several in H and I sizes only. They had like L, M, N, P, Q, something like that. They had larger size hooks there, but I decided to just get the H and the I, and I picked up some so that I could have one of each, and then I also picked up some to share with you guys. So if you are interested in go this way, one of these pretty little handled hooks. Now they are a boy style hook. guys will have to let me know. You guys are just chattering in here. Sorry, I missed you earlier, Darcia. Says RG. And Lydia, I'm good, says KK. All right, so I picked up, ooh, I don't even have enough room. Let me lift up my camera a little bit. There we go. Now they all kind of fit. Okay, I bought 6, 3 of each size. Okay. All right. And so I'm going to put the H's and the I's together. So I, H, H. Okay, these are I's. Okay, so these three are H. And it's nice. It has the millimeters written on the side. I'll show one up close for you. And then these 3 are I. I know, I have never seen them there. I love this one. So this one is mine for sure. I like this one too, but I love this one with the purple and the teal. Isn't it pretty? This is just very nice, subtle. That's what the back looks like. It looks like there's a little bit of a seam going down there from maybe a mold. But it's kind of like a rubber grip. It feels, or silicone, I'm not sure. It doesn't exactly say on here. I was hoping to read specifications on them, but aren't they cute? So those are the eye hooks. And these are the H. Nice, right? Anyway, I'm going to test one out. I'm going to grab this eye hook that I'm going to keep for me. And I'll test them out on the on getting that divine hat started. So I'm going to go ahead and get the hat started. So if you guys want to follow along, now would be the time to make sure you have some yarn and a hook. Okay. Okay. Pretty lightweight. I'm gonna weigh this eye hook. Again, this is a 5.5 millimeter hook. Okay. It's got a nice soft grip. It doesn't feel very heavy. I'm going to compare it. I got my eye right here from, this is a clover hook. So my clover hook has metal, but this one is made of plastic. So it'll probably be lighter than the clover handle. The handle is a little bit bigger on the Yarnology one, a little bit bigger of a grip, but overall, oh, they feel pretty similar. I'm going to weigh them in grams because I think ounces will not really give as fine of a measurement. Well, I mean, I guess it would. But anyway, switch your camera back, Mara, unless you're using it to crochet. Okay. I just wanted people. Whoa. Nope, that didn't work. Escape. 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 Okay. I don't know what happened here. I was trying to switch. There we go. Okay, let me grab my scale. Okay. Move the rest of these hooks out of the way. Okay. All right, I'll just have to read it to you because, let's see. No. Well, the grams are here. I'm not sure if you can see them, you guys. All right. Well, anyway, that's fine. So it's on grams. The new one is 13 grams. Yes, Kristen, I get you. And then the clover is 14 grams. There's only 1 gram difference. I had a feeling it was going to be that close because they feel very similar in your hand. Now, the clover, the weight feels pretty evenly distributed. Whereas this Yarnology, most of the weight feels like it's in the handle. But yeah, so with the clover, it's distributed throughout the whole hook, and the bulk of the weight with these is in the handle. So it's not too bad. It isn't too bad. So that there's the weight comparison. Let me compare on the H hook. That's an I hook. Okay. H. Yeah. And I think I'll probably keep this one. So I'm going to take this here. Yeah. Use boy ergonomic hooks for arthritis. Yeah, I'm going to use my gift card for a J hook. Oh, they didn't have J. Otherwise, I would have bought J. At least at my Hobby Lobby. Now, I don't know if other Hobby Lobbies had them, but they had H and I, and then it skipped over to L, MN, and PQ. It was like a combination. It said M/N, P/Q, something like that. So I was like, dang. Okay, so this is the H hook. That's also 13 grams. Let me grab my H hook clover. 14 grams. So it's only 1 gram less. But, you know, for me, it's all about using a nice lightweight hook. So very cool. Let me turn off the scale and put that away. So far, so good. Okay. Wait, let me put the H hook out of the way because I want to use an I hook for the divine hat. All right. So again, I'm going to go ahead. I've never seen a P and a Q hook. I know they're big. They're for that super bulky yarn, right? That big blanket yarn. Plastic hooks tend to squeak with some yarn, says Bridget. Hi, Bridget. Okay. All right. Which do you guys prefer? Do you want my hands to be bigger or my face? I'm going to start with a magic ring. I'll show you guys how I do it. Everybody's going to have their own technique. Don't judge. Be kind. No. Right? Okay. So here, let me go ahead and swap just because I feel like you should see my hands big enough, right? There. Swap. There we go. My old hands. Okay. Yeah. I would rather, thank you so much. You can look up in the corner. Okay. So what I do is I take the end of my yarn and I wrap it around a couple of fingers, just 2 usually. Okay. So I'm pinching it with my thumb here, the end, and then I'm wrapping it over. And then when I wrap it over, I crisscross it. And then I take my hook and go under the yarn. So it's kind of like that. And then I pull that through, twist so that it's face up. And then I grab like the working yarn and pull it through to create a loop. Let me slip my fingers out. The hook came out. All right. So you create a loop on there. I'll show you guys one more time how I do it. Okay. Because then you've got a slip knot that you can pull to make it tighter, or you can pull it out to make it bigger. Okay. Let me go ahead and redo that one time. Okay. I'm pinching it with my thumb on the underside of my fingers, and then I wrap it around. Sorry, wrap it around and come across. So here, wrap it over and then just crisscross. Then I kind of hold it down with another finger. It's like you got to use multiple fingers, right? It's kind of reach in, grab that working yarn, pull it up and twist. and then grab the working yarn and pull it through to create a loop. Then I take my fingers out and then just kind of undo it. You can tighten it down, okay, and pull it tight. I'm just going to pull in my loop. I just usually will do a chain 1, and that does not count as anything, okay? Yarn over and go into the loop. You're going to have to hold it here for those not used to working in a magic ring, and pull it up and create your first double crochet. Okay. You're going to put 15 double crochets into your magic ring. Oh, this is a little bit splitty yarn. I'm a pencil hold, so I mean, obviously you guys might hold your hook a different way, but if you're following along, go ahead and put 15 double crochets into the magic ring. I am using an eye hook. I'm testing out this new little Yarnology hook, 5.5 millimeter. There's the 5.5 millimeter hook. This is a Yarnology. Never used it before. I'm not really counting. I'm going to have to stop and count. Okay, let's see. Some people, I should have kept out one of those 100 stitch markers, but there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 6 more. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Once you have 15 in, tighten your magic circle by pulling on the tail. Don't do it all the way. You want to leave it open a little bit. When you're done, you can sew that in, but I would say for now, just keep it open just a little bit. You see, like the size of a pencil eraser maybe. Okay, when I come back around, I join with a slip stitch to the top of the first stitch. Okay. Now, I don't chain 2. I pretty much only ever chain 1. That chain doesn't count. It just goes to the back. So for every round hereafter, I'll show you how I join, but I just do a chain 1 to start my next round, and I go right back in to the first stitch. Okay, so the same stitch that I just slip stitched to, I go right back into that one. So I yarn over, and we're doing a front post double crochet. So you're going to go behind, whoops. You're going to go behind that stitch and back through, yarn over and pull up your loop, and then complete the double crochet. If you want, this is where you'll put your stitch marker, but when I come back around, I'm going to join to the post. I'm not going to join to the top of the, I'm not going to join to the top of the stitch here. I'm going to join around the post. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our 15 front post double crochets around all of those. Okay. So there's 2. Now you don't have to count quite so much for this round. You just have to make sure you put a front post double crochet around all of your double crochets from round 1. And Bridget says she does the same. She does a chain 1 and doesn't count it. Yeah, as you go, it just kind of fades into the background. If you have made a divine hat before successfully, let me know in the chat. Let me count. I think that was 15. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Okay, so I'm back around to the beginning. Oopsie. Okay, I'm back at the beginning. I go around that post from the first front post double crochet. And Tie Dye and Dawn says, I've made them with Fiber Spider. That's awesome. I need to check out Craig's tutorial for it. I've made so many, I don't actually need the tutorial. Oh, it's so cute. You could stop right there and just have a cute little button. Well, it's a couple inches, but anyway. Carrie Peterson says, I've made several divine hats using Fiber Spider's tutorial. There you go. Fiber Spider is a good one to watch. This is what the back of it looks like. Usually when I am sewing in my tail, I'll go around, you know, I'll put on a needle, go all the way around, kind of tight, and then go back in the opposite direction, you know. Anyway, just so that it's nice and weaved in. I pull it tight, then I go back in the other direction a little bit. But yeah, that first one looks like this, but the rest of them don't. Let me show you the inside. I have to unbury it first, but the inside of the one I made on Sanita's channel, you see that first one, you can see the definition from going around the post, but all the rest of them just look that. It's really pretty on the inside too. So yeah. There's Dory. Hello. Chris Kaleidoscope says, my first one the other night with Sanita worked out just fine. And Tie Dye and Dawn says, I made about 50 hats and shared them before Christmas last year. Dory says, I've made quite a few in the past. The pattern turns out some very beautiful combinations. Such awesome pattern. Yeah, it is a great pattern. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah Arnold, because seriously, the Divine Hat was my favorite. Yes, my favorite too. Okay, so for the next round, we're going to chain 1 again. And then I just do a front post right back around that same guy. Let me make sure I've got it correct. Yeah. Go right back in around the post of that front post double crochet and make a front post double crochet. And then you're going to, let me double check real quick. Goodness, yes. Okay, yes, so we're going to do a front post double crochet, and then after that, in between, let me show you where it goes. Your double crochet will go right in this space between the first front post and the next one, okay? So you're going to yarn over and go right into that space, pull up a loop and just make a double crochet. Then you're going to do a front post double crochet. Got to pull out some more yarn. Okay. And then a double crochet. So you're going to do a front post in every front post, and then a double crochet in between your front post double crochets. So at the end of this, you'll end up with 30 stitches. I've made several with fiber spider, says Melanie J. Yeah, I really like Craig. He is so funny. Like, his sense of humor is awesome. It's really, was watching him on It's Raining Yarn with Russ last week. And Matt, the Rockin' Crocheter, I was there, and was Spring there too. There was a bunch. There was a bunch of people on panel. And he's just funny. Funny guy. Okay, front post and then a double. Front post and then a double. Yeah, he is funny. Okay. Front post and double. Okay, last front post double crochet. And then you're going to double crochet right in that space before your first double crochet. Okay, and then I always join by making a slip stitch around the front post double crochet. Why I do that is because you will not be able to tell where your seam is, because that little single crochet that I do for stepping up to the next round, it just fades into the background, and so you don't really see it. If you're looking closely, you'll be able to see it, but let me go around and show you. I realize there's a brim on here, but ooh, just going to go all the way around and show you. It's very hard to see because even when I do the brim, okay, I think this is where I started, because this one I wasn't as clean here, but you don't see it, especially with the swirl in the pattern. Yeah, sure thing. Yeah. You can't even tell where the beginning and the end is. And that's what I really love about joining to the front post. So let me pull this out. I finished my last double crochet, and I'm just going to insert my hook under the first front post double crochet and pull it up, and then slip stitch right back at the beginning. Nancy says, when I grow up and become a billionaire, I'm going to hire Fiber Spider to make me hot tea and read me bedtime stories so I can sleep better. Well, Mara, how is the hook feeling in your hand? I like it. It's not bad. It's good. So far, so good. I mean, it's different. It's a little bit of a bigger grip, you see? This, I mean, I could measure around, but I mean, let's, it's like apples to oranges. You see, it's wider. This one's it's a lot wider. So it's good. I feel like it's nice. I like it. I'm really happy that I thank Sunita for turning me on to these clover hooks. I really do like them. And Sandra SC talked about how much she loved her clover hooks. And because of the two of them, I tried clover hooks. So I really am liking clover hooks because I do have some arthritis beginning in my thumb and my forefinger here. So it helps. I think Craig can cook too, Nancy. Oh my goodness. Yes, he's going to make me some chicken noodle soup or something. All right. Okay, for the next round, we do exactly the same thing. There is not going to be an increase. So we'll chain one, do the front post double crochet right back in that double crochet, and then we do one double crochet in between the front post double crochet and that double crochet from the previous round. Okay. Then you're going to skip over that double crochet and you're going to do your next front post in the second front post double crochet. Okay. Then a double crochet in between. This is what's creating the spiral, is skipping over that next double crochet, or skipping the double crochet here and then going right to the next front post double crochet. Okay, 2. Good night, Darcia. Okay, skip over. So you're going to repeat that around. Front post, double crochet in the front post, and then double crochet in the space right after. Skip to the next front post, and so on until you get back to the beginning. Yep, and he makes cinnamon rolls. I'm not lacking in the willingness to have him full time, but I'm lacking on the being a billionaire. Yeah, right. You and me both. I don't know that I would want to be a billionaire. But I'd like to be able to make some renovations in my house. I started with Susan Bates, then Clover, Soft Touch, then a more. Whoop. A little slippery. I don't think I've heard any squeaking yet. Maybe if I was crocheting faster. Okay, one more double crochet before We get back to the beginning. Okay, and then I'm going to slip stitch like before behind the post of our beginning front post double crochet. For round 4, I'm going to chain 1, do my front post double crochet. Whoop. Slippery. Okay. Front post double crochet. And then in the space before the double crochet, you're going to put 2 double crochets. Carrie loves her Clover Amour hooks. And there is Janet's channel. Please go check out Janet, and Janice also put her channel there. Okay, so you've got 2 double crochets, and you're going to then skip over to the next front post and do your front post, followed by 2 double crochets in the space between the front post double crochet and the regular double crochet. And we're going to repeat that around. Yes, Christy, I'm still here. Your internet went out, but you're back. Welcome back. I'm just working on this divine hat. Okay. Front post and then 2 regular double crochets. Okay. It's so pretty. A lot of texture. Michelle says, oops, I fell asleep crocheting. My daughter just woke me for bed. Good night. Good night, Michelle. It definitely has a good grip. No slip grip. Someone hit a post. It was not weather related this time. Oh, no. That's no good, Christy. Well, at least your internet is back. The divine hat has been on my bucket list forever. Okay, keep going around. You're actually going to do 2 rounds. So after this round where you're putting 2 double crochets after the front post double crochet, you're going to repeat that with another round of 2. Man, I don't know why it doesn't want to just come out easily. Okay, I got it at, I love that hook. I got it at Hobby Lobby on a 50% off sale. Oh, well, that's not fair. Well, it's not very expensive. They were only $2.99. $2.99, not bad. Well, this one says, oh yeah, it was marked up here as $3.79, but then down here it's marked $2.99. So yeah, I got it for $2.99. Speed Racer. Yeah, get them while they still have them. They're such pretty colors. That's very reasonable. I do wish they had other hooks smaller size. So if anybody finds smaller size, which sizes did you get, Christy? Were you able to find a J hook or even a K or an F or a G? I'd love a G and a J. If I can get those 2, I'll be fine. Yeah, so I'm going to give away 2 of the H's and 2 of the I's. And so if anybody wants to win one, we'll see. If I don't do it today, then I'll do it soon. Okay, so I'm back around to the beginning. I'm going to join with my slip stitch, chain 1, and go right back into that front post double crochet. Okay, then you're going to do 2 double crochets again. So it'll look like that. Boy, it's kind of hard to see, but here's the 2 double crochets from the previous round. There's the 2 double crochets next to the front post double crochet. Then you're going to skip over and go right into the next front post again. 2 double crochets. If I see a J tomorrow, Mara, should I pick it up? Yes, you should pick up like 3. Melanie says, I found an old hook that was a 5.25 instead of a 5.5. Yeah. So with the Divine Hat, you're going to use 2 different size hooks. You're going to use a larger hook for the body of the hat, and then you're going to drop down a size or 2 for the brim. Okay. I think the Dollar Tree had 2 hooks for $2.25. I picked up some Dollar Tree hooks a little while ago, and I think they were only $1.25. Were they $2.25? If so, I got robbed. What size yarn and hook? I'm using a 5.5 millimeter or an I size hook, and the yarn is Mandala Ombre, which I think is a hardy 4. It's a 4. And on here, it says to use an I hook. It says to use an I hook. When I drop down to the brim on this, I'll probably switch to a G. I'll probably switch to a G hook, maybe an H. I'll just have to see. For this one, I used a G and an H. So I actually used a smaller hook for this one. So it came out a little bit smaller, but it still fits. It still fits an adult head, an adult smaller head. Okay. Going around here. Hey, sweet Mara, could you put your mini picture to the right of your screen? Probably not. Let me see. Probably not. I might be able to put it down here. No. Let me go back. No. Now you don't see my hands at all. Yeah. No. Why you got to be like that? I can't even figure out where it is. What about that? Is that better? All right. I hope that works for you. Okay, Christy says, I have the 6 millimeter and 2 of the 8 millimeter. All of the smaller ones were gone. Well, you actually got a J, huh? That's awesome. That's cool. I actually use eye mostly, so I was pretty excited that there was an eye, that there was a few eyes. I'm gifting the 8mm to a friend. Yeah, how nice. That's awesome. Okay, after we finish the second round doing 2 double crochets into this space, then we're going to put 3 double crochets into this space. So if you are already ahead of me and you're doing this, the next round we'll put 3 double crochets, and we're going to do 3 rows of that. So I like that this pattern is easy to remember. You do your front post, 2 rounds, woo, blurry, sorry. Go slower. Okay, 2 rounds of the 2s and 3 rounds with the 3s. And then you actually do 7 rounds with 4. So after this round, there's still 10 more rounds. No worries, Melanie. No need to apologize. I feel like I've anyway, I probably bumped things a little bit. Okay. Okay, a few more, almost there. Okay, once you're back around, slip stitch to the post of the first front post double crochet. This is what it looks like so far. Ooh, it's so pretty. And we're going to chain 1, do a front post right back in that front post double crochet. Now we're going to put 3 in the first space right after the front post double crochet. Okay, it's our next increase. This last row we had 45. This next increase will bring us up to 60. And then our final increase will take us to 75 stitches around. Hey, Sherry, Mara, they carry those hooks in every size. The only size I don't see that they carry online is the K hook. I bought them in many sizes and gave them all away. I am a Susan Bates girl. I didn't like them. Okay. Yeah, these are definitely a boy style, but that is my kind of hook. All right. So front post double crochet, in the next front post double crochet, and 3 double crochets in the space following. It is very pretty with this yarn. I love a variegated yarn. No weaving in ends necessary. Unless you unless you run out or unless there's a knot or something. Curse those knots when they come up too, right? Oops, yarn split. There we go. Now, some people have larger heads, some people have smaller heads. The nice thing about the Divine hat is they do make it in an infant size, a child size. Good night, Sherry. They make it an infant, child, and adult size. So there's 3 sizes to choose from. If you need smaller, you either reduce your hook size or make the pattern for the smaller head with a larger hook. You know, you kind of have to play around with it sometimes to make it the size that you might need for your head. You know, as an example, I didn't know what size her head was, but Jessica SMC won a Divine hat from me. I can't remember what it was. I think Amanda Scraptastic Crocheter may have won and then passed it on to her. And so I made her the hat and I sent it to her and it swam on her head like it was like she had a baby head and I made her the adult size or something. It's super big. Oopsie, yes, you might need to rewind and stuff. I love mandala ombre. It's so soft and pretty. Yes, you might like the Hobby Lobby hooks, Nancy. But Carrie, no worries. Yes. You've got your 15 double crochets, then 15 front post double crochets, then 15 front post double crochets with 1 double crochet. You do that for 2 rows. 15 front post double crochets with 2 double crochets, and now we are up to front post double crochet followed by 3 double crochets around. And we're going to do that for 3 rounds. We're on the first one. 3. Crocheting in the dark with my neck light while my hubby sleeps. I had to pull up the pattern and listen as I got behind. Yeah, sorry. Oopsie doopsie. Kristen says, I do that too, Nancy, but I love the squares when each round is a different color. Ah, yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm messing up here. Hold up. Okay, front post double crochet, 3 double crochets. Oh, Janet, thanks for becoming a new member. Welcome to the Inspired Artisans. Let me play this for you. Yeah, I have the link for the pattern in my description box. Thank you so much. Welcome. Yes. So yeah, the pattern is available as a free PDF download on Ravelry. I love it. But I pretty much have it memorized now. So I don't even really look at the pattern anymore. When you make 50 plus of these things, you pretty much memorize the pattern by then, right? Okay. Okay, one more front post double crochet and 3 double crochets. Voila. Slip stitch to that first front post double crochet. Okay. Do you see? Like if you didn't know, you wouldn't know where the beginning is. I just think it's so cool. Okay. All right. Chain 1 and then start your next round. So there's 2 more rounds of putting 3 double crochets in the space following each front post double crochet. There we go. 2, 3. This is where it starts to kind of stretch the space a little because you're having to jump over 3 double crochets, right, to get to your next front post double crochet. And so it does leave, you know, a little bit of a gap, but I find, and a lot of people say, oh, it might be too holy. So if you're in a really cold climate, yeah, it might be a little bit too, you know, it might be a little too open weaved for some people to keep them warm enough. I find my head is perfectly warm on a cool day. Now, if it's particularly windy, blustery, if it's below freezing, you might want to have this hat, the one that I showed, the cable hat by Sarah Arnold. God, I have too much stuff piled on it. This one even is a little bit of an open weave too, but oops, let me put it down here. So there's some holes there, but this hat is pretty thick. The cables give it some extra bulk. This is a pretty decently warm hat. I've gone out in upper 20s weather in that one, and my head has been just fine. Okay, one more double crochet here. Since we're really getting into hat season, do you guys plan to make a lot of hats? I'm going to be donating as many hats as I can make in November. Okay. Yeah. So last Monday when I was on Sanita's live, I made this hat. That was still October, October 28th, but I'm going to count it for November along with this one. I made the cat's meow for Boggy Creek, and I sent, how long did it take you to do the cat's meow? That's kind of next up on my list. I never thought about that, the holy spots. I can't wear hats because of some face scarring. If my head gets too hot, my scars drive me nuts. I wonder if I could wear the divine. Maybe. Especially if you make it with a lighter weight, make it with a bigger hook. It'll be more open. I'm making and donating in Operation Christmas Child shoe boxes. Oh, nice. No hats this year. I made hats for everyone last Christmas. This year, I'm making a mosaic blanket for myself and a ton of Boggy Creek blanket. That's great, Sonaida. Okay. Like, when am I going to finish this round already? My squares are going to Billy, says Nancy. That's great. That is really great. I know that Dory was encouraging everybody to make those squares for her, for Billy, and to get them sent to her. Or was it to Billy? Dory, if you're still here, you might be in bed because I know it's going on midnight. Midnight on the Eastern time zone. Okay, let me make sure I didn't mess up. 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, good. You know when you get. Yes, thank you. Nancy for Billy. Okay. Yeah. I'd love to make the cat's meow, but wanted to know how long it takes to make. Yeah, that's what I definitely want to know, Kristen. Can let us know. Oh, it's a great pattern. The only difficult part was meeting gauge for boggy dimensions. Oh, yeah, I bet. I know, because how big does it come out? Because my daughter's going to want it a little bit bigger. Well, she doesn't really. If she's listening, just mute this part. Yeah. I just kind of need to know how long it takes because I don't have that much time. Well, it's either going to be for Christmas or it's going to be for a birthday. So I got to get going. Okay, I'm just about done with the second round of 3 double crochets. Okay, slip stitch. Okay, so I have one more round of that. Diagonal crocheted stitch by Elena. Had a matching scarf for this hat on Ravelry, also a free pattern. I'm trying to finish the corner of my corner to corner for Boggy, then I'll be working on the edge. Nice. Maybe if it was cotton, it wouldn't do that to you. Okay. Front post double crochet back in here. All right. It's like, apparently I can't stop what I'm doing. Otherwise I forget what I'm doing. Initially it was slow going. And once I got the hang of it, I sped up. Definitely recommend following the written directions and not the graph. Hello, Jessie. Chris Kaleidoscope says, FYI, I had trouble getting the cat's meow. Okay. Apparently, I can't do front post double crochet and read messages in the chat. I'm working on Juan's autumn crochet along and a bunch of beanies for Christmas, and then something for me from TL Yarn Crafts, a hat and a scarf, then back to my whips. Too many. Yep, too many. Too many to go, right? I know. All right, I would really, let's see if I can finish this round and get before 9 o'clock my time, and then get started on the next round that will have 4. So after you finish the third round with 3 double crochets, then we're going to have the 4 double crochets. I'm ready for my next increase, that's for sure. I typically do mosaic with the charts. Is the chart confusing? Yes, down to the last 7 of the corner, says Dory. Yay! Thank you, Hedgehog. I wrote her name down. Yeah. I made a scarf pattern. I call it the Divine Companion. And it is my nod to the Divine hat. So it's a scarf that I made to go along with the Divine hat. I have the pattern kind of written down, but not like in a follow it format. So maybe after I make all my gajillion hats, I'll show you guys that scarf pattern as well. I'm not a mosaics fan yet. Maybe if I do more of them in practice, says Christy. Yeah. Janet says, I was working on Juan's cowl and paused to do the hat. People who followed the chart seem to have more difficulty, but if you are more comfortable with charts, then do it. Yeah. I kind of like my written instructions, and I use the chart to kind of mark where I am or mark where I am in place. Maybe you can share it on a later live. Yeah, I would love that. Yes, please, Mara, scarf. Yes, I will. Next week, I'll try to remember to at least bring the scarf that I made and show you guys. And then I'll try to get it written up. But at least this way you could see it next to a Divine hat. I have some in the same colorway of yarn, or the scarf I made to go along with a Divine hat. So then you'll be able to see both of them together. I'm not positive, but that might have been the first pattern that I kind of made up myself. I haven't made too many patterns, just maybe 3 or 4. Oh, there I go again, messing up. Let me start this front post double crochet over. Okay. Did anyone see Dawn Yarndoll's mosaic skirt she's making? It's skulls and it's awesome. I have not, I don't think I did see it yet. Okay, one more and then I'll be back at the beginning of this round. Ooh, I almost made it. Almost made it by 9 o'clock. Okay. Yes, Dawn Yarndoll has some awesome patterns. So she said she's going to be back for Hobby Bingo tomorrow. I hope so. I think Hobby's, last week it was at a different time for us. It was an hour later. So but tomorrow I should be able to catch a little bit of Dawn's live if she goes live. There's no repeat in the pattern. Each row is different. Oh, yeah, right. Of course. Yes. Okay. Slip stitch. All right. Now for the next round, we will start putting 4 double crochets in. Okay. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1 front post double crochet, 4 double crochets. Repeat that around. Now your increase will take you up to 75 stitches around. And you have to repeat this 6 more times after this round. So you'll have a total of 7 rounds after with the front post and 4 double crochets. Earlier tonight, Dawn Yarndell said she was unwell and not sure about tomorrow. Oh, dang. So today, my husband and I went down to Eugene, Oregon, where my twins go to school. My daughter had gotten a flat tire. It turns out the tire, according to Costco, is defective. So we waited around at Costco for them to look at the car, and then they don't have that tire in stock, so they have to order it. So anyway, we got our daughter a Costco membership. She picked up a few things there. We got to hang out and just spend some time together, which was nice. Popped over to our son's apartment so that we could give him the things we brought for him. And one more. And then we drove back. So the whole day, I missed every live today because we went to church, and then after church, it was like getting ready to head down there. And then I did not get back until I was listening to Mishi's live when we were getting close to home. And so, yeah, then I listened to the rest of Mishi's live before my live started. So I missed everything today. Tell me what happened in the YT streets today. Ladybug 6-inch squares go to Billy. Completed blankets go to Nancy. There we go. Okay, whoops. All right, what I'm going to do is stop just for one moment, and I'm going to play a thank you to everybody that's just been here listening, in the chat, participating in the chat, but those of you that have been kind of following along as a silent observer, I really do appreciate you as well. But just thanks for joining me tonight. I know it is getting late for some, and some of you may be, heading to bed as it is, getting late. I'm going to keep going for a while. So of course, if you want to stay and continue making the hat, I'll be here still crocheting, but I just want to kind of play a thank you to those that might be leaving. Just thanks so much for being here. I am very grateful for you. Okay, I'm also going to take a sip of my water. Okay, sorry about that. I've just been talking for 2 hours. I figure I might need a sip or two. Yes, a joyous day with kids, except the tire part of it, right? Well, part of me, I'm like, well, at least it was a tire defect, because I wasn't sure, it's like, did they drive, one of them drive over something and then it had a slow leak or what, Yeah. So right now the car just has the spare tire on it. And fortunately, the driving around that they need to do for the next few days is just like to and from school or work. And my son works for FedEx. And so he works kind of late hours, but at least he was saying he doesn't have to go on the freeway to get to work. Okay, Chris K, thanks so much for joining in. I really appreciate you. Have a great night. Have a good rest, I should say. We will see you around. Well, she doesn't have a new tire yet. Melanie J. They're still driving around with that spare, but at least it's not flat. Knock on wood. Let me just knock on some wood. Yeah. I always knock on my head. Yeah. Sometimes I got to go back and just double check that I put 4 double crochets after the front post double crochet, because if I'm talking or I get distracted, then it's easy for me to go back to doing like 3. So it's good to check your work, quality control. It's not too big of a deal because realistically, on the next round, if you just do it right, it's fine. I mean, most of the time people aren't going to scrutinize, but oopsie, did I miss a message, Di? Hold up. Did I miss anything? Oh, left top. There's no repeat. Okay, left top. I'm sorry, Di. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I scrolled back up through some of the message. Oh, wait, can you go back to the left top? I can't see your hands when you go down. Oh, maybe. Let's see. There. How's that? Better? Okay. I'm so sorry that I didn't see that. Too late. Okay. Before I couldn't see what you're doing, your hands were slipping. No worries. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what you mean, Pete Pablo. I caught up and I think I did okay. All right. Good. Okay. Well, anyway, we're just going to move me back and forth, right? Okay. All right. 4 in there. Hello, Ray. How are you? Whoops. Got a little knot here. Make you do jumping jacks next. Sounds good. Okay. All right. I am on my first round where we do 1 front post double crochet and 4 double crochets in the space following. And I'm just about done. Good. And this hook keeps slipping. All right. Okay, when I get back to the beginning, this looks a little funky. I wonder if I didn't do a full front post. Ah, great. Well, we're just going to see how it works here. I don't know what I did, but we're gonna fix it. Okay, let's see how this looks. I think at the beginning of that round, I may have accidentally missed. Hello, Janice. Are you talking to somebody here? Yeah, I don't think you can really tell. I just fudged it. Okay, so yeah, I kind of fudged it, but I think it'll be okay. Making it work. Okay, Dawn, have a great rest of your night. Ah, great. Dory says, I'm done and I need another, okay. Wow. Okay. Another color for the edge of my corner to corner for Boggy. Yay. Good job. Go, Dory, says Melanie. Good night, Dawn. Thanks for spending time with us, says Ladybug. And Janice says, yes, Aisha handmade items. I won her giveaway. Oh, okay. Guys, I think I'm messed up somewhere here. Wait a sec. No, it's fine. It's just going to have to work until I come back around. Okay. Okay, 4 double crochets here. Good night, Dory. Hope to see you soon. Hold on a second. I just need to, there we go. All right. All right. I must be getting tired. Okay. Goodness, why is this slipping all of a sudden so much? Okay. That ever happened to you guys where you're just like, you're cruising along and then all of a sudden every stitch you try to do, it just, something goes wonky? Uh-oh. There's a knot. Dang it. Okay. We are now presented with a problem. Let's see. If I pull on it, it's pretty secure. Let's see what happens. Dawn Fredlin says, I am making my hat with 3-weight Stylecraft DK and size 4mm hook. And I love the pattern, but it still looks like it's for an infant. Yeah, well, it's a DK weight and a 4mm hook. It's going to be, yeah, it might be a little small. Instead of ditch digging. Oh, okay. So let me see what happens with this knot in the yarn. Okay. Yeah, I need to cut and rejoin because that is not good. Yeah. It's an unpleasant knot. Okay. All right, this is how I'm going to join. Yep, I get tired, then the next day I pick it up and realized I goofed on a stitch. Yep. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to yarn over with my original yarn. Go in. I usually drop it over the top of the hook. And then I'm going to pick up my new yarn, a little bit of a tail. And then I just yarn over and pull through and complete the double crochet. And then I'm going to crochet the other 2 double crochets over the top of this. And I'll weave in the rest later. I can't keep weaving over the top of it because, of course, I'm now skipping a bunch. So, yeah. Yes. Sinaida says, I make more mistakes when I'm tired. Okay. Yeah, I think in a case like that, you got to get rid of the knot. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, I learned to stop when tired. Yeah, if I start having too many issues, I'm going to stop. But for now, I'll just keep going a little bit. See if, well, I don't know. I mean, it's 9:20. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? There's still 44 of you here. Let me know how you're doing. Is everybody just sleeping? Should I play some music? Oh gosh, there is not. Oh, okay. I was like, if there is another knot, I'm going to have a meltdown. But no, there isn't. It was just a little snag up. Di says, I'm stopping. We'll continue tomorrow. My hands hurt. Okay. Will you take care, Di? Thanks for joining me. Or thanks for at least crocheting with me. It's getting there. It's getting a nice little swirl. One, two, three, four. Okay. Am I leaving? LOL. No, I just mean thanks. Thank you. If you're done. I'm good. Di says, KK, if you're still here, this will be number 8. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Bonnie. I hate when that happens. Yeah. Am I leaving? I don't know. Okay. Gee, Mara, I can take a hint. No, I'm not telling you to go. I misunderstood you. You can record the rest for us or have a part 2 next live. Are you going live with, oh, you mean Sunita tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know what Sunita has going on. I figure I'll go for a little while longer and then maybe I'll put it down. So we're at about the 2.5 hour mark, just about, not quite, but Janet says, I'm East Coast, but I worked the night shift forever, so my bedtime is normally 2 or 3 a.m. now, but I work at 10 in the morning, so I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, well, at least you get a fair amount of sleep. Do you get like 5-6 hours or something? Haha, says Ty. Oh my goodness, you're doing it again. Okay. Okay, slip stitching back, and now I'm going to be on my third round of doing chain 1, front post double crochet in that first front post double crochet, and then 4 front posts in the space. I'm doing laundry, so I'll be up for a couple more hours crocheting. Late night laundry. Okay. This is a quick and easy pattern. I made a few of these. Yeah, I love the divine hat. What is going on? Why does that final loop keep coming out? Funky. 11:23 p.m. here in Chicago. Yes, 9:24 on the West Coast. Okay. How is your Chicago weather? Mhm. Okay. 12:24 a.m. Do you know where your children are? LOL, old commercial. Yeah. And then I think somebody did kind of like it's such and such time. Do you know where your parents are? A couple years ago at work, and as most of you know, I work at a school. We had a craft fair after Thanksgiving. Yeah, this was like 2 Novembers ago, and one of my coworkers bought one of my hats, and then afterwards she's like, "Oh my gosh, I need like a bunch of these." She was going to give some to her sister and keep some for herself, and I think she bought like 8 from me. And I made her, probably half of them were the divine hat and the rest were a little bit of, there was the cabled hat, and then um, like another one that I kind of did a combination of stuff. Okay. They're on my shelf. Resting in peace. Oh, no, I just, oh my gosh. You have a little bit of a dark sense of humor there. Yes. Yes. Mine as well. Okay. Oh my gosh. The hat you have in the background with the blue, is that two separate skeins? Nope, this is from the same skein of mandala ombre. It's just a very distinct color change, right? But it's from this pure, it's mandala ombre, and the colorway is pure. So it's, I think I have another skein of this so that you can see. Oh, yeah. Anyway, it's up there. I'm not going to grab it right now, but it's all from the same skein. I weighed it after I finished this one. I weighed it, and they were yeah, I know, that was a good order actually. And so I hadn't used half the skein yet, so I'm making a second one with this skein. So the nice thing about this mandala is that it's 344 yards, and depending on how you crochet, you should be able to get 2 hats from that. Yeah. So anyway, it worked out nicely. When you think, what did I pay? Like maybe, well, actually these, both of the skeins of this mandala ombre, I got from the Traveling Box of Joy, and the Traveling Box of Joy was done on Cynthia's Joyful Creations. And then the people that participated, when the box came to you, so Cynthia put together a box full of items, and then it traveled, whoa, sorry. Then it traveled across the United States, and each place it stopped, for every item you took out of the box, so let's say I took out 5 items from the box, I had to put an item into the box. And so I chose 2 skeins of this Lion Brand mandala ombre, and then I put in some other goodies. Well, I took some other things from the box. I got like 5 or 6 things from the box. And hey, Jen Reeves, hello again. Yeah. Yep. It's the one that I made at Sunita's live on Monday. Yes. Yep. And if you weren't there, you wouldn't know, and it's no big deal. I was pretty excited when I weighed it and found that I was going to be able to make a second hat from the same skein. Yeah, I thought it was a really fun idea to do. And it did make it back to Cynthia. And then she put, I think it was on a wheel, but she put all the names of the people that participated in the Traveling Box of Joy. And then one person won the whole box. And so that was really cool. I would most definitely participate the next time she does it. Woo, that got a little fuzzy there. Mindfulness quote was, use your head to live with your heart. And little Carrie just typed the word mindful and she dropped her channel. And if you would like to have your channel dropped, you can do the same thing. It was nice. I actually picked up the box from the person who had it prior to me. So Doris Artman was one of the participants, and she lives, like about an hour from me. And she lives essentially on the way to where my kids go to school. So I was actually heading down to visit my kids. And so I stopped off and we met up like in the parking lot of the Home Depot. And I got to meet her in person and like her husband and her kids. And we just kind of chit-chatted for a few minutes. And I got the traveling box of joy from her. And it was nice because then I was able to save her, you know, a little bit in shipping. And so that was pretty cool. And anyway, yeah, it was a good experience. And so that's where this came from. But I did digress from the point that I think this mandala ombre is probably no more than like $7 a skein or something, or a cake. You guys can quote me if you've recently purchased some, but I usually pick mine up at Walmart. So it's reasonably priced. I'm pretty sure I paid $5.99 for my Harmony colorway. So in various places, but I think I purchased some on Amazon and it was like $8. So yeah, when you go to Sunita's live, she usually has some kind of project going, and she wanted to learn how to, so we were talking essentially about donating some hats to the My Life in a Bag, which is a philanthropy that VJ from VJ's Crochet is kind of told us about. It's in Missouri, not far from where she lives. And so we talked about like we wanted to make as many hats as we can so that we could send to the My Life in a Bag. And so yeah, so then she asked me if I'd like to come on and that she was going to be making a divine hat, as I mentioned it to her in a previous live. Anyway, and so yeah, when she invited me on, I was like, I'll put aside what I'm doing right now and see. I wanted to see how long it would take, and I thought that it would take less than 2 hours to make the hat, but it took a little over 2 hours, but of course we stopped a lot. Okay, that's 4. Yeah. Yeah. It's $5.97 at Walmart. I think I'm crocheting a little on the tight side tonight. After I finish this round, I'm going to kind of lay it out and see. Yeah, so she's typically going live at 6 Central Time. It's 4 o'clock Pacific Time on Mondays. And then she occasionally pops up other times too. I want the gradient purple, but you can't buy a single of it at Walmart, only 3 together. Oh, well, buy 3. I'll buy one from you. Lacey says, I was just looking. Let's see. I thought I made a divine hat before, but I haven't. I just made 7 hats for K&K, and I can't even remember the names of all the different ones I made. Only one I know is Northern Lights by Spring. Oh, I'm going to have to check that one out. Yeah, getting 2 hats from one cake is awesome. Little Carrie says, I'm going to have to watch this back so I can get some help getting this started. All right, Carrie, or let's see if we can connect. And the last few times I've been in Zoom, I haven't seen you. All right. I'm getting to that point where I'm like stable horse effect kicking in. Like, I want to be done. I know I still have a ways to go on this, but let's see how it's looking so far. It's rather easy to start, Carrie. I was worried at first, but it's easy, says Di. Oh, thank you, Jen, for posting Sunita's link. I've been away from Zoom recently since we're trying to deal with this big kitchen water damage issue. Long days. Oh, yeah, I know. Oh, and thank you for putting Cynthia's channel on there. That's awesome. Mhm. All right, I'm getting close to the, no, I'm not. I was thinking I was getting close to the end of this round, but nope. I still have a little ways. Okay, I hope, see, I hope I didn't mess up. Oh no, it's right there. Okay, sorry. When I was getting Sunita's link, I saw she has hat 3 done. Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yep, she's trying to do a hat a day, and I'm gonna have to do like 2 hats in one day to catch up. I think that would be nice to do a hat a day. Um, I want to do the cable hat, which does take a little bit longer. That's maybe like a 3-hour hat, but I love it. I want to try to find another hat which can be done pretty easily, but I still want it to be pretty and have texture to it. um, but yeah, so something that I can get done fairly quickly and try to catch up on this hat a day thing. Good night, Laura. Sleep well. Okay, I'm back at the end of this round. What I'm going to do is slip stitch. I just want to see how it looks so far. Oopsie. Not bad. It's getting there. It's getting there. So I've done 3. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3. I've done 4 rounds with 4 double crochets after it. So that means I have 3 more rounds to go, and then I can start to work on the brim. So we do 7 total rounds of 4. Rounds with 4. So you have 2 with 2, 3 with 3, and 7 with 4 double crochets after the front post double crochet. And then after 7 rounds with the following the 1 front post followed by 4, then you're going to do a single you're going to switch to a smaller hook. Does the brim kind of pull it in? Yes, it's amazing what it does. Here, check out the brim. It kind of straightens it out. So after you do your 7 rounds coming down, then you're going to do a round with single crochets in all 75 stitches. And then you're going to do a round of all double crochets in each of the single crochets. And then you're going to do a few rounds, well, as many as you want, but at least 3 to give yourself, you know, like a 1.5 inch brim. But if you want your brim to be a little longer, or if you need it to be a little longer so you get good ear coverage, then you can always do an extra round. After you'll do single crochets, then double crochets, and then you're going to do front post followed by a back post, front post, back post, front post, back post, and you'll get the nice little ribbed brim. And I love it. So yeah, it looks really angled here, but then once you come down a little bit more, then it kind of straightens out. Sorry, off screen there. So it kind of straightens out, and then the brim really helps it to create a nice finish. I love it. Yeah. So I'll do one more round, and then I think I will wrap it up for the night. I want to say thank you again to everybody that's kind of stuck with me while I crocheted the hat. Okay. Front post double crochet. And, you know, for the most part, my $2.99 Hobby Lobby hook, I like it. So if you like this kind of hook, head over to your closest Hobby Lobby, or I think people were saying it's available on Hobby Lobby online. You can go and find it hopefully they have it in more sizes. I was able to get the H and the I, but then all the rest of the hooks were bigger sizes, like really big sizes. So there's a total of 15 rounds, I believe. 16. So you've got your 15 in the adjustable ring, then here's all the rest of them. And then you have 7 rounds with the 4 double crochets in the first space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That makes 16 rounds. Then you switch to the smaller hook and you do 5 rounds of the brim, a single crochet, the double crochet, and then at least 3 rounds of alternating front post, back post double crochets. Then you finish it off. Now, some people like Sunita, she did a different brim style that suits what she likes a little bit better. So you can kind of change this as you like. Good night, Nancy. Mr. Sandman is winning the battle of the eyelids. Yeah, I know. I'm starting to get there too. But I'm going to do one more round. Oops. Jen says, good night, Nancy. Who, when I first came in here tonight, I was cold, but having this hat on my head for 3 hours, I'm like starting to get warm. Good night, Janice. Melanie says, time going back has got me still awake. Interesting, because it should be an hour later. I mean, it's like an hour later, 9:47 for me, which is 10:47 yesterday time. Di says, "Good night, Nancy. Sorry I started to crochet again." Bonnie says, "I love my clover." Yeah, I do too. Yeah. And tonight I came up here and I was like, I want to make sure that I put a couple of the links, because I also put the link for the shawl that I have on the mannequin behind me. The link for where I found it is in the description box. This is called the Robin's Nest shawl. It's by Lorinda Reddig. Hey, Nifty. Hello. Yes, my live went longer tonight because I'm just working on this divine hat. But I am wrapping it up. I'm going to try to be done in like 8 minutes. Jen says, Juan made a hat. I thought it looked easy and quick. Juan is fast, though. Yeah, I know there are some super fast crocheters, huh? When I'm not talking so much and stopping to read chat, I can go pretty quick, But I'm gonna have to go check out Juan's hat. I missed like a lot this weekend. Finishing up my daughter's butterfly top and working on the skirt. Christmas movies. Ah, nice. I put on a Christmas movie that I had never seen before. It was on Prime Video. Don't ask me the title. It just auto played. I watched one and then another one just started right after it. And then another one started right after that. So now I am like 3 Christmas movies in. On Halloween night, I was crocheting my daughter's skirt and was watching Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I had never actually seen the Sabrina the Teenage Witch movie. Of course, it's more, I can't remember, when was it from? Like 1996. So like that was the year before I got married. And so that was not necessarily, Sabrina the Teenage Witch wasn't like in my decade. Not from my era. It's from the younger generation. Woo, I'm done. Got through that round. Oh, what the heck? Let's do one more. If you have to go, I understand. I've got 5 more minutes. Let's see if I can finish one more round. Oh gosh, what hobby lobby did I go to? In Sherwood. I went in Sherwood. The movie or the series? It was the movie. It was the movie. I think I watched a couple episodes of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I might have to watch the series now. It's so cute. You might feel that way because you were able to sleep an extra hour this morning. I know, right? Good night, Nancy. I was crocheting too. Okay. Yeah. One more round, one more round. You guys are going to be like, we want to go to bed. Stop crocheting. I just downloaded the pattern from your link. Thank you. You're very welcome, Dawn. I know. I'm kind of like, when I start it, I just want to finish it. Okay, one more round. I'm really going to stop though, right? Jet and Carrie says, I think I might have to make a new YouTube channel. It's pretty messed up ever since I tried to switch off of a brand account. I even reached out to YT support, nothing back yet. I'm pretty sad. I'm so sorry. That's why I'm like, even though VJ did it, I'm like, no way, I can't do it. I can't. In fact, I was gonna gift some memberships tonight and just pay for them. I was gonna gift some membership. What the heck? I can still do it. Let me pull up my live over here. I'm gonna go ahead and gift some memberships. I know it's late. People don't have to come now, but I'm gonna go ahead. Let's see. Oops. See if it works. It's just, I'm getting the little spinny thing. Might not work because I left it for 3 hours. Before my live started, I pulled it up and I was going to gift memberships, but then I just kind of got into the live and forgot to go back and do it. Oh, it's not working. Let's see. Hello, Christy. Oh, actually, that was from way back. Okay. Huh. It's just spinning. Hold on. Let me cancel this. All right. Let me try again. Maybe I just let it sit too long. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it worked. Yay. Janice, congratulations. Diane, Ellen's Crochet, Dazzling Crochet Trinkets, Sandy, Janice Erper, Hooking Good Creations, Tina C, Michelle M, Tina Lanou, Kim Anderson, Mandy Longbine, Sherry R. Congratulations, you guys. Welcome. Let me play a welcome for all the new members. Let me come back over here to my StreamYard. And welcome to all the new inspired artisans. Thank you so much, Lacey, for gifting a membership. This is for you. And welcome back, Melanie J. Let me play this. That was awesome. Okay. Hello, Jovel. Okay. Yes, RG says, congrats, new members. Congrats to the new members. Thumbs up. I dropped Juan's hat tutorial. Oh, let me go back up and where did you do that? Oh, well, I'll just have to find it. I'm sure it'll be there. Lydia says, Jen, I took a break. I took a nap and woke up. I hear Mara's voice. I woke up. I'm watching Coco, says Ladybug. I'm wondering if since I'm blue in chats, I don't get memberships much anymore. Huh, that's odd. Well, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, Lydia, have you get gifted memberships, right, Lydia? I don't know. That's weird. I know it seems like I don't understand how YouTube does it, but anyway. Yeah, okay. I'm so close. I'm so close. Shoot, I was going to try to finish before 3 hours was up. But I mean, at least with this row, but I got distracted by memberships. Okay. We're getting there. I'm just making sure I didn't skip any. And I would think too, what it often does is if somebody had been gifted a membership before or they were a member before, that it seems to me like they often get re-gifted memberships and they get to come back and be members again. And I know that I'm pretty sure that you had been a member before, Jen. One more road. Yeah, I know, right, Di? Yeah, I know. I can't, as a branded account, I can't be gifted memberships. So you can't receive a gifted membership if your account is branded. If you, also, if you're a content creator with a monetized channel and you're on a branded account, you can't gift the free memberships that YouTube gives you, which I kind of think is bogus. They need to change that. Good night, Christy. I have on other channels. Yeah. Yeah, Taffy says I get them once in a while. It is weird. I didn't know I was that kind until I checked. It's like it happened overnight. Yeah, I don't even know like what happened. Like I've never received gifted memberships though. So I think when I started my channel, I must have just set it up that way because I've always paid for every membership on every channel that I belong to. So you can't get gifted memberships as a branded account and you don't get the free ones to give. So, but I don't mind, sharing the love. It's kind of like giving out a little bit of a prize. And by paying to give some memberships to you guys, it's, it's an investment in my own channel. I at least will get 65% of that back. So really it only ends up costing, well, then of course I have to pay taxes on. I know. Anyway, it's a donation. It's a donation back to myself and to support YouTube, I guess. Yeah, her gifting's turned on. Okay. Woo, I made it back. I made it back to the thing. Okay. Give me a thumbs up if you think I should just go ahead and do one more round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I really only have one more round of the pattern to go before I start the brim. What do you think? Jen says, yes, I used to get them, but on Mama G's channel, I haven't received them in over a month or 2, but I've just become a mod within the last month on her channel. Okay, I'm seeing thumbs. That's 4 thumbs. Okay, here we go. One more round. I'm such a nut. All right, let's finish this hat. Yeah, that's odd, Jen. Maybe it's the gifting toggle. I don't know. That is weird. That's so weird. Things shift all the yeah, it's so true. They do. And that's what I figured, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it status quo. I'm gonna just leave it. Gonna, just gonna do it. I mean, I'm not a moderator on very many channels, but when you switch from a branded to an unbranded account, like apparently any channel where you're a moderator, you'll lose your moderator wrench. It's not that big of a deal to me. I mean, sure, it's nice to be a moderator, um, but it's not the end of the world. Like on a couple channels stopped having moderators. Like Juan stopped having moderators, and Creations by Jax got rid of all her moderators. And so it's fine. It's not the end of the world for me. I'm not going to cry or anything. but yeah, so it's like, I don't know. I think it's really nice when, like Sandra and Jen and, other moderators will drop a link for me in the chat. It kind of makes my job a little bit easier. And I hope that it doesn't feel like too much work for you, to the moderators, I say. Oh no, Carrie says, I should have done that, but alas, now my channel is broken in two. What a jumble. Yeah. Yeah, I just figured if it's working for me, I'm just going to let it keep doing so. Like, I'm just going to keep going. I'm not definitely being able to give away 10 memberships a month to your channel. That's a really nice perk, but it's okay. Yeah, Juan got rid of mods. Yeah, I didn't realize they didn't have mods anymore. It's only in the last like 2 weeks, or well, Jaxie just did it like this week, I think. Which, I think it's nice. It should be relaxing for people to just go in and not feel like the pressure that they have to, do a lot of work. And I think that's why for me, I try to have a good number of moderators, because then those, then not everybody has to do it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? If you have a number of moderators, then not just one person is doing all that moderation by themselves. And, as a regular participant in a channel, if there was, like an unwanted comments in a chat, I'll just say that without saying the verbal words, but like if there's somebody in chat and they're being nefarious, anybody can help with that. Like anybody can block and report somebody who's, not being a good person in the chat. So, it doesn't just have to be a moderator to do that, but I think, but I do think it's nice. Yeah. So Lacey says, I was a moderator on a paranormal channel. When they got caught faking content, it was a fiasco. Oh no. Jen says, I like to be a mod because you can pick up more channels that way. Otherwise, you have to search for them. And it's crazy that people share that the same. Yes, I know there are so many. Well, think about it. Diana, if somebody has like Diana D, right? Or, just like a common name, There's so many people with the same name. Yeah, I think that is nice too. Yeah, Melanie, at least I had it happen now and not when I've got more people, right? Yeah, when your channel is small, it's fine. You could just sort of restart, rebuild. But if you have a monetized channel, that can really wreak havoc making the switch. Yeah. Mara, I love being your mod. I like to be helpful when I can. Oh, thank you. Yeah, hey, if there's somebody here that wants to be a moderator who would like to at least get some practice doing it, let me know. Maybe I'll give out some wrenches tonight too. It can't hurt. If you're a regular on my channel and you feel like you want to have that opportunity, I'm not opposed to that. It would be better if we could just click on a name, right? Yeah, for sure. I enjoy being a mod for you, Mara. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I'm trying to think. So I'm a moderator for Granny D and for Carrie, the Yarny Elephant, and then for Mishi and Dawn Yarn Doll, and I know I'm a moderator for Ivy B. I mean, and for like the channels that I go to, I think that's, and I think I'm a moderator for Lithalia's Little Hook with Melanie, and there may be, some other places where I'm a moderator. But mods can do damage, yeah. So you need to be able to trust who you make mods. I think that's true. The duties of a moderator would be like, really, in my opinion, the duty of a moderator is to drop a link, not necessarily a person's link, because I have a code, like people just can type in the word mindful to have their channel dropped. So I don't feel like a moderator has to drop links on my channel, but mostly it's to kind of keep the chat going, to answer questions that I might miss because maybe there's too many chats. So somebody might ask a question and I'll miss it. And a moderator would be like, oh, hey, Jane, the answer to that question is this. Mara is doing this or whatever. And, a moderator can drop a link to like a website or just, things like that. Mostly, I just think that's right, Lydia. That's right. Oh, and I think I'm also a mod on Zach's channel. So I guess I'm a moderator, on a good handful of channels. And she hasn't posted content in a while, but Jamie's hooked. I'm a mod there. I can go into your comments and delete comments. You can delete comments. Oh, right. Yeah, mods can, delete comments. Like just any random. Yeah, you have to make sure that somebody is not going to be kind of malicious or subversive. Oh, look, I made it around already. So, yeah. Right. Oh, right. And little Carrie too. Okay. So that 7th row actually straightened it, kind of straightened it out already. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. You see? Wow. So I've done 7 rounds of the double crochets, and I'm going to put this away because I'm not using the big hook anymore. I'm going to drop down 2 hook sizes and go with with a G hook for the brim. So Taffy says, I think I'm getting tired. I can't spell or text, LOL, and I don't have my glasses on, LOL. Oh, I did it. Oh, it did. What? Oh, yeah, it did straighten out, right? I mean, that's pretty good. Oh, wait. There we go. Try to get it to fit in the screen there. So it's not quite as curved. And then once you start that brim, it's going to really straighten out down here. The trusted ones got their wrench back, so that was good. Yeah. Yeah. One of the mods blocked me. I came on with one of my other accounts and told him he looked and they blocked 30 people, so he unwrenched them all. Wow. Well, yeah. But honestly, I'm probably not present enough when anyone actually goes live. I think I only make it to 2 of your lives a month. Hey, you know, I get it. I get it. Zoila blocked me once by mistake in Dee's auction. Right? Even some of them, you know, like very seasoned moderators can that can happen. Like I'll have a live playing and I'll like stick my phone in my pocket, or I'm just like not paying attention. And I thought that I blocked somebody once, but yeah, I have to be very careful. She went to block someone else and then hit my name in error. Yeah, you do have to be very careful, right? Basically, you have to understand what being a mod really is. And so, yeah. Okay. I know. Did I say I was going to bed? Or did I say I was ending my life? Okay. So when you finish that last round, whoops, I'm going to pull this out. Instead of joining the round behind the post, I'm actually going to go into the top of the stitch to do my slip stitch, because it makes it easier to get back into this stitch to do the single crochet. So I'm going to do my chain 1, and then I'm going to do a single crochet right back into the front post double crochet. And I am actually going to mark it now because it's a shorter stitch. Where be those 100 stitch markers I just bought? Just kidding. I'll just grab one from the other 100 stitch markers that I already have. Okay. Oh, I'm going to pull out 2 stitch markers, one for saving my stitch. I really like this color, so I always use this color first. The color coordinates. I'm wondering, I might actually get an entirely pink hat out of this hat. And I'm kind of glad, because I don't know. I think I don't need to have, I know not everybody likes pink, but I like pink. I like pink. Okay, so I'm going to mark my stitch with one of my little eggplant colored stitch markers. Okay, well, I'm going to write that down. Sinaida and Dawn and Lacey, I'm going to write your guys' names down on a piece of paper somewhere. Oh, for pity's sake. Here we go. I found a Post-it note. I'll write on the back of it. and Sinaida. And Lacey. Okay. All right. Moonrose, did you wake up? How are you? The purple and orange on your... Oh, actually, it's black. So I did my ring fingers in black. And then the rest of my little stubby fingers in orange. Janice says, I'm a mod for another channel, but I have a lot to learn. Oh, Janice, I'll write your name down too. You know, I think it's good to, you know, just get a little experience doing it, right? On a small channel, like my channel. All right. So then when you get to this brim part, switching down to a smaller hook is key. And then single crochet in every stitch around. I unsubscribed, but I'm still a mod there. That's funny. That is so funny. Well, I know that some channels you go to, they're kind of like grow channels, and they just, when you go in there, they go and they check out your channel, and then they make you a moderator so that you can connect with other channels. Yeah. 200,000, not 2,000. Yeah. Okay. And what I like about this single crochet all the way around is how it brings it together, because it's, you know, it just kind of pulls that stitch together. Zoila teaches how to be a great mod. I've learned from her, but no, I can't be as good, but I keep learning new things. Well, I know, I imagine like what I do is I like created a little Word document where I put a couple of things in there, like a raid thing, like for Granny D, say, like let's say Granny D was going to raid to somewhere. I'll be like, let's do a squirrel raid over to, let's say I bring it every day, Kelly, or whatever. And then you put the link, and then you put the link in there for her channel. Oops, sorry, for Kelly's channel or whatever. And then, yeah. And then that way, all you have to do is copy and paste. Because can you imagine you have to type out that kind of stuff for every single one? Yeah, Zoila is great. There's a lot of great moderators. I mean, well, Jen Reeves is a good moderator, and Dawn Yarndahl is a good moderator too, and Christy Yarnbarth, and I Love to Crochet. I mean, they've done it so they at least they have an understanding of how it works. And people that have done it on a lot of channels or for a long time, they just have a general understanding of it. And I don't want to offend any of the great moderators out there. So if I missed somebody, I'm just naming a few. Just naming a few, not all of the great moderators. Faith Louise is a great moderator. Pardon me, few sips. And Taffy is learning, right, Taffy? And Lydia is a great moderator too. So again, not forgetting anybody. Don't want to hurt your feelings. Not stepping on toes. I have my deep appreciation. I think my strengths are in the setting up of things. So like if people need help setting up things or whatever, that's my strength. So that's where I try to be helpful. Diane says, I find moderating myself is a job alone. I don't need to mod others, LOL. Right. Okay. Has anybody gotten this far on their hat today? I'm just wondering. Yeah. Also, you can tell the ones who enjoy being a moderator. That's true. Thank you, Carrie. That's very sweet. I tried to be a Pollyanna. Did you guys watch that movie Pollyanna? Okay, so I'm back at back at the beginning. I did my single crochets all the way around. I didn't count, but there should be 75. And I'm gonna slip stitch, still do a chain one and go right back in there and do a double crochet. Yes, Pollyanna. I've been a mod and been deleted. I don't have to be as friendly on their channels. Like sometimes you do just want to show up and listen though. Like, setting up help would be great for a lot of people, myself included. I just started posting shorts and a couple videos, but very amateurish as I have no clue what I'm doing. Maybe there's this much pink still in there. It's starting to get really light now. So, and you know what? I'm thinking it could end up looking odd if I go to the blue, because most likely I will need the blue based on the weight of the skein when I weight it. Most likely I would need the blue, but I don't know that I just want like that tiny blue brim. You guys can let me know. But what I might do is just swap to the other skein of this that I have and stick with pink. Why don't you guys give me your opinion real quick. Because it's starting to kind of get a little bit blink. There's a little bit of blue mixed in with the pink. So now I'm double crocheting all the way around. Stick with pink, right? Okay. Let's see how far the pink goes. It's pretty cute. I like it. Bonnie says, I have just been lurking. My hands hurt from crocheting today. I'd stop already and go to the other one. No blue. No blue. Well, it's here, look. Oh, I actually still have a pretty fair amount of pink left. There's just a little bit of blue bleed in it. Can I get away with that? Inquiring minds want to know. Yes. Okay. Little spots of blue. It's like a little blue tease. Try it and see. Yes. Well, I know it is. Oh, wait, you're saying go back to the darker pink. I think it would be fine. Keep going. All right. Try it and see. Yeah, I mean, it's for donation. If it looks ugly, I'll pull it out because I don't want it to look bad. So there's a little blue right there on that double crochet. Now I just feel like, okay, I want to go like lightning speed. But when you're using the smaller hook on this yarn, that it can get a little snagged up sometimes, a little splitty. Just my opinion, but I say just go with it. I think it should be fine. Okay. Thank you. Yes, I've been making a mesh market bags today. Hands aren't what they used to be. I'm 72, but young at heart. Ah. Yeah, I mean, it's just a nice, pretty little baby pink color, but there is a smear of blue in there. That's character. I said one more round like 3 rounds ago. All right, you guys, when I get to the end of this, I'm really stopping for real. For real. I'm tired. It's 10:30 Pacific time. And I think it's probably a good idea to get this old body ready for bed. I've been wearing these glasses. Oh no, I can't. Oh, there is no way I could even read if I took off my glasses. They're like, oh, what are you guys saying? Woke up in the morning, look in the mirror. You never know what you're going to see. Ah. Mr. Mindful's getting himself ready for bed too. And I know he's got to get up earlier than me. One more round, but then you get close to finishing. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm going to finish it tomorrow. I am. I got to be good to myself and just go to bed. 1:30 here and I have to get ready for bed. Yes, I know. Yeah. Do you work in the morning, Jen? Do you start like a late morning? Pika blue. We're going to call it Pika blue. Pika blue. There's a little bit of blue. Okay, I'm getting there. Almost done with this round. And we're going to lay it out, or I'm going to stop sharing the camera. Here we go, last one. Okay, then I'm going to slip stitch to the top of this round. Well, actually, yeah, I'll slip stitch to the top because the next rounds are going to be front post, back post, front post, back post around to start creating the, oh, there you go. Okay, Jen. Here, I'll just go ahead and pop this other stitch marker in. And now you can see just how much switching to the smaller hook does for it. I mean, one round of single crochet, one round of double crochet, it's pretty straight. Actually, let's go just a little bit more over. Okay, bring it just down there. So it's getting pretty straight. And if I messed with it a little bit, kind of, oh yeah, I'll finish it up. Maybe I'll even just do a little video to finish up the hat tomorrow after work, something like that. And yes, of course, I'll show you guys how it looks. I think I should have enough yarn. But if not, like I said, I've got another cake of it up there on the shelf. And there we go. I'm going to remove that, take off my glasses for a second. Oh, man. More than 3.5 hours wearing those things. It's a little rough. Blink, blink, let me. All right. let me try to read. Yes. Mine automatically changed. Thank goodness. Oh, yeah, about the clocks. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put them back on. But just a second of a break was good. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to finish this up, but just not tonight. I think, wow, I think it did really well. It's so cute. I've got the other cake up there. So if I run out, I'll be able to just color control and keep it this lighter color pink. And I think that will be cute to have it. Well, maybe even just the last round, I could do the darker pink or something just to finish it off. Yeah. So, you know, I can play around with the idea, but gosh, thank you guys. Oh, here, let me move this out of the way, out of my face for the last bit here. I really do like having this secondary camera. It's nice. Let me just slide it out of the way so that way I don't keep bumping into it. It does look nice with the light color. Yeah. No problem, Di. Thanks for staying up. I know it's late for some of you. Lydia says, I'm off today, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm going back to work on Thursday. That's nice. Oh, voting in the morning. Yeah, I got my ballot dropped off yesterday. My ballot got dropped off yesterday. So the phone should stop ringing, right? Okay, I voted. I did my civic duty. And we took our son his ballot today. My daughter already got hers turned in. My other son got his turned in. So just my one son who just got his ballot and the ballot book from us today, he'll be getting his ballot done. I hope he filled it out today, but if not, oh well. Yeah, so don't forget to vote, everyone. If you don't vote, you can't complain. Well, I guess you can complain, but if you don't vote, maybe your complaints don't have as much weight. And 10 texts a day, holy cow. Thank you. This is made with a mandala ombre too. Here, let me pull it down. There you go. Isn't it pretty? So, yeah. I will vote on Tuesday. Well, Excellent. Do you get to vote in person? Are you doing like, you go down, you stand in line, you go punch, punch, punch? Or fill it all out? Remember when they were punched? You had to punch them with the little... Anyway, yeah, I love these shades of blue. It's nice. Yeah, I'm in... Oh, I know you're not voting. Moonrose. But yes, for the people who have elections going on, the US and wherever else, yeah. I don't know. Mandala ombre something. I don't think it's harmony. If it is harmony, it came out this way. Let's see. No. I really don't know. I have 4 different shades of mandala ombre, but I don't think any of them is this, but yeah. It does match my shirt. I actually did that on purpose. I was like, I need something with this shade of blue so I don't clash too much. Mandala ombre something. New colorway by Mara. If anybody knows. It's not harmony. It's something else. Hey, why don't we... Okay. I'm going to end this live, but let's just go and look up mandala ombre colorways and see if I can find it. Because I aim to please. Let's see if I can find... we'll just go to this Ravelry page. And this is the Divine Hat Ravelry page. And I'll just go to Google. See, I don't think it's this. What if it's not mandala ombre? This one, here it is. It's this mantra. It's mantra. Oh, no, thank you. Mandala ombre in the colorway mantra. I can tell by that teal color that you see there up at the top. Yeah. So there you go, mandala ombre mantra. And ouch, $10 basically, $9.50. I bought mine at a different location. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing. But yeah. Mandala ombre in the colorway mantra. Oh. Okay, everybody. Oh, you can't see it? Okay, well, you'll have to take my word for it. Go look it up. Mantra, yeah. Thank you. I'm glad that you had a good night. It is cheaper at Walmart because that's where I bought all my mandala ombres, except for the ones that I got in the traveling box of joy, including these. So yeah, but I've bought a bunch of harmony, and I think I had a couple in the mantra because I sold a hat with this colorway, and then I made one for myself because I really liked it. It's got that teal. The teal is super nice. So, okay, I'm going to play my outro and end the live. Thank you once again for hanging out with me. I know not all of you were here the whole time, but gosh, if you were, why? No. All right. Thanks so much. Take care. Love you guys. And be kind.